3, 2, 1, go! Hello and welcome. Today we're going a little further. It's day 186, so we're going 18.6 kilometers. Merry Christmas, everyone! Here in Denmark, we celebrate Christmas on the 24th of December, not so much on the 25th. So I thought I would take this opportunity to talk a bit about Christmas in Denmark, a bit about our traditions and what we do during December. Most of this is from my perspective and the traditions of my family. Christmas for us starts on the 4th Sunday before Christmas. Every Sunday up to Christmas we light a candle. We have a big wreath with 4 candles in. And then on each Sunday before Christmas, you light 1 extra candle, so that by Christmas you have all 4 candles lit and they have burned different levels. Normally Sundays are for family and relaxing and having something sweet perhaps. Then all during December you have all the Christmas parties. These are something that almost all the companies in Denmark do. So you have your work-related Christmas party where you get some good food and some drinks and go out and have fun on the expense of the company. Also, many people do Christmas dinners with friends, or you go out and have fun and get more drinks. You might remember I was a bit hungover on one of the Sunday runs. Now, when you have Christmas dinners in Denmark, there's the traditional Christmas dinner, which is mainly herrings and shrimps with eggs and mayonnaise, and then you have salmon, and we eat all of that on rye bread or on white bread. Then that's the starter. Then you have a lot of pork in various forms, and then for dessert you get what is called alittlefurther. That's a Danish thing. It was named in a French way to make it sound a bit more refined, I think, but it is a rice pudding, and then you put cherry sauce on top. But we Danes, we tend to like it. So all the way through December, mainly Fridays for work-related parties and Saturday for friendly parties, we go out and celebrate with friends and work relations. Then on, I think it's the 16th, we have what is called Lucia Day, where we are, mainly the kids dress up. They put on some white clothes, and then they light candles and they go in a procession where they sing a very specific song, and then all the parents come and take pictures, and it's a very nice tradition. It's a very dark period here in Denmark, December, so we need to tell ourselves that the light will be coming back, and St. Lucia is a part of that. Then on the 23rd we celebrate a little Christmas Eve. It's just a day before Christmas kind of thing, where we eat this rice pudding I talked about before. It's not exactly the same, but it's the basis for the rice pudding I talked about before. It's a porridge kind of thing made of rice, and then we put cinnamon sugar and butter on top, and that's what we eat on the 23rd. After we have eaten and before going to bed, we take some leftovers, and we have an attic, and up there the elves live. Now maybe they are more known as gnomes in English, but little fellas with red pointy hats, they live up there, and they're not like the American tradition gnomes or elves, whatever you want to call it, are something that traditionally lived in the attic on farms, and they would give good fortune to the farm owners if you took care of them and helped them out, gave them some food now and then. So every year on the 23rd, the day before Christmas, we put some porridge up to the, let's call them gnomes, and that makes them very happy. So when the kids wake up on the 24th, they go up in the attic to see if the gnomes have eaten the porridge, and they always have, and then they left presents for the kids. And the 24th is where we really celebrate Christmas. We spend all day making food, and we make a lot of food. The main thing people in Denmark eat is duck, and then there are some who eat roast pork and medister, which is a kind of sausage. Then we have potatoes. We have white potatoes, which are just more or less regular potatoes. And then we take some of those potatoes and put them on a pan with sugar and butter. They become brown, they become caramelized. So they're kind of caramelized potatoes. And that's very big. Only on Christmas Eve. Maybe some do it more than on just Christmas Eve, but it's not very normal to do that. But on the 24th, everyone seems to love them. Then we have a lot of brown gravy, you might call it. And then we have red cabbage, which is sliced and cooked. And some make that's us. We make a fresh salad with that red cabbage with oranges. And then for dessert, now traditionally we're back to this rissalemang, which sounds very French but it's very Danish. We made that rice pudding the day before, and now we add cream to that rice pudding. You take the leftovers, then you add cream and some vanilla, and then you have a dessert. And now it's a rissalemang, because you also add almonds, not just chopped almonds. You add one big whole almond, and the one person who finds that whole almond, normally you kind of hide it because the others need to guess who's got the whole almond, and the one who has the whole almond, he wins a prize. So that's kind of, for us, the first present that is given on the 24th. Then after dinner, we actually I forgot to talk about that, but we also get a Christmas tree in the days up to the 24th. No specific time for us, just one of those days where you have the time. We go down and pick out a tree. That's actually an event in itself, in the way that we have a lot of fun doing it, picking out the tree. Everybody runs around and take out trees and see, is this one? No, it's lacking a branch, and finding imperfections until we find the perfect tree. And then a couple of days later, we put it up, and then maybe the next day or the next day after that, we decorate it. And then one of the boys gets to put the star on the top of the tree. We always check who did it last year and who did it the year before by looking at pictures and videos, because it has to be in the right order so that everyone gets their fair share of putting stars on top of trees. Back to the 24th. After dinner, we walk around the Christmas tree. We sing songs, Christmas carols. And then in our family, we start with the youngest, who get to decide a song. And then each person in the family get to choose one song that we sing while walking around the tree. Now, by this time, all the presents from everyone to everyone has been laid under the tree. And then when we come to the final song, me and one of the boys, once again, it's depending on who did it last year and who wants to do it. They're getting a bit old now, but we walk away and we need to go to the bathroom. And then suddenly Santa comes, and then we do a little song for Santa, and he has some presents in his big bag. And then after that, all the presents are opened, and that's kind of the end of it. We have some coffee and tea and chocolate and biscuits, and then people can open their presents and relax and have a look at them. And that's more or less Christmas evening for us. And with that, we reached 12.5 kilometers. So we still have about 6 left. And then I need to go home and we're eating duck, so we're putting duck in the oven. But I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas, but if you do, I hope you have a good one. I would love to hear what you do in Christmas time. I know a lot of people celebrate Christmas on the 25th, unlike what we do here in Denmark. And obviously there are a lot of people not even celebrating Christmas. And I know that I was in Australia once during December, and that had more to do with summer than Christmas. So they did celebrate Christmas, but it was not a very big thing. So people celebrate Christmas in many different ways all over the world. So I'd love to hear your traditions. We reached 18 kilometers, so another 600 meters and we're done for today. It was a wonderful run. It was a decent weather, a bit cold. We're actually pretty close to 0 degrees, but not a white Christmas this year. It's actually very rare in Denmark. But Christmas it is, even though it's not white. And I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, however you celebrate it. And then have a wonderful Wednesday. And then I'll see you tomorrow for 18.7 kilometers. 18.6 kilometers.